any support, any kind of support? Because this looks like a huge responsibility for you. You're not a multi-billionaire, and executing a project like that costs money.
It does, yes. But we have IPOB families scattered all over this very planet Earth. In over 100 countries, it is their duty and responsibility to fund this very struggle, and that is what they have been doing. There is no, what I would call, political contribution towards this very effort. Everything that you see we do and accomplish, those same people that come out every day to rally and to protest, who are being shot dead, they are the ones paying their way through this entire exercise. It's not being funded by any singular individual. I challenge anyone to rise up to say, I have ever contributed a dime to the running of IPOB. IPOB is strictly funded by family members all over the world, not by any individual. Of course, we do get what I would call moral support from men and women of goodwill in powerful positions around the world, because they recognize that this very effort to restore Biafra is not just for the good of people in Nigeria, I hasten to add, but also for the entire black people, not just in Africa, but all over the world. This is the beginning of genuine freedom for black people.
No, sir, there are different groups fighting for the actualization of Biafra. We have MASOB, we have other organizations, and looks like IPOB is in the eye of the storm right now. Do you think that the proliferation of these groups makes it difficult to fight this campaign, to execute this campaign?
Not really, because those groups you mentioned, they were here about 6 days ago to say that with IPOB, under my leadership, that they support everything I do and will do anything I ask them to in return. So we are one, pursuing the same thing. Perhaps approaches may differ, but the ideology and the message remains the same.
Now, is the Nigerian government engaging you in any form to find a middle way to this?
No.
Has there been any attempt?
Not at all. Not that I'm aware of. Maybe you might. You're a well-connected journalist.
What if today they approach you to find a solution to all this?
I'm a civilized person. I will always listen to what they have to say. I'm not belligerent or intransigent. No, not at all. I will listen to them. If they make an offer that is worthy of being sold to my people, then I'll take it to them.
And what,
right now, not listening.
What do you consider is very worthy in terms of your...
A date for a referendum. Give me a date for a referendum. I'll stop what I'm doing. That's what I ask. If they don't give me a date, there will be no elections in Biafra, not just on November the 18th, but in perpetuity. Then they will see how formidable we are. There will be no elections, I can guarantee you that. So it doesn't matter where I am. Prison, grave, England, USA, the pronouncement has been made. They can try whatever they like, they can do whatever they prefer to do. I can assure you categorically, there will be no elections in Biafra land until they concede to a date for a referendum. Power belongs to the people, not to a piece of document, not to any group of individuals, and not to one person. This idea of citing constitutionality all the time, there is no mention or reference of referendum in the Constitution, is neither here nor there. Neither is restructuring either. There is no restructuring in the Nigerian Constitution, but everybody's talking about restructuring the country, isn't it? Who made the Constitution? Was the Constitution made to serve the people, or for the people to serve the Constitution? Smells more like communism than democracy. Here we insist that power belongs to the people. It doesn't matter how many enemies we have. We don't care what they do. On the 18th, we'll show the world that the power belongs to the people. 18th of November, that is.
Now, sir, looking at the whole struggle itself, are you worried by those who see you as probably trying to take over the whole of Southeast Nigeria? Are you worried about the image they have of you, that You just came on board maybe a few years back, and MASSOB and all these have been there all along, and then you coming and taking the shine off them. Are you worried about that?
No, I'm not worried at all. Because our message is superior. Our approach unquestionable. We are prepared to die for what we believe in. And the world understands it. It doesn't matter. We will sacrifice anything sacrificable to make sure that Biafra comes. Our enemies must know this. We're not going back. That is the difference. For the very first time, our people can now identify with a group of people who are determined to change their lives for the better. Because of IPOB, they have now agreed to restructure. Because of IPOB. Because of the death and the blood of our people on the streets who are protesting quite legitimately by questioning my unlawful incarceration. They must know this. We have come for the better. I am not agitating for the sake of it. Neither am I seeking to usurp powers from anybody or a group of persons that think that power belongs to them. I am here to do the will of the Most High, to ensure that Biafra is restored. Nothing more, nothing less. I have no interest in power. I do not wish to exercise any power beyond that which I'm doing at the moment, which is to ensure that I will do everything within my powers to bring about the restoration of Biafra. That's what I'm doing.
Now, so have you ever thought of living in this country after you were there?
This is where I was born. This is where I was raised. This is where I will die. This is where I will die.
Now, finally, let me go back to the first question. Who is Nnamdi Kanu? How was your life at this time and up to this end?
I'm a very simple, unassuming, humble person. But if you come against Biafra, I will go after you. That is the only thing about me. Can say whatever you like, can do whatever you like. This very docile person will turn into a raging inferno if you come against Biafra. That sums up where I am.
But you never told anybody how old you are.
It's for my memory.
Probably you can ask mother.
I'm not sure the answer is.
Or the sisters.
It's one of those conundrums, I would say.
Thank you, sir.
In time, you will find it. But you'll be amazed at the day that I was born. You'll be shocked. The world will be shocked. The precise hour I was born, mankind will be shocked. I will tell you, someday.
Sounds perfect.